Hello guys, and welcome to a bit partially special match betting video from me here, because what I'm showing you here is the first part of my rebound and of course my losing. So this here is one of the many bets I placed all of my best items in my previous trade video, meaning that my inventory went to beep. And the first thing I did in an attempt to make things right was to gamble. Of course it was the thing that I did was I selected a low percentage bet and I placed my best items in it. These are right now my best items. At this time of recording, these here were my best items. So my gamble here was, without even trying to maximize these bets like to the 5,000 cap, just putting in, you know, the best items I have, hoping, like crossing my fingers, completely blind stuff, that I would be able to turn the tides with 1, lucky match bets, and or 2, jackpots, and or 3, getting items from cancelled trades, and of course my stashed away stuff. I was not at any point like worried that my case clicker economy would be ruined, because I have like thousands of items value stashed away, like my personal collection of tiger tooths, and I have a few of each Medusa and Dragon Law and Howl and stuff like that, like my personal stash of goodies that I have locked away so that I don't accidentally trade them away. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to... This is the first time in months that I have had an inventory with so low valued top end items, and I saw it as a chance really to try to build up my top end items again, like the fun way. Because what's the fun way? It's gambling. Yes it is, I think so anyway. So there were 2 reasons why I did this match bet. Reason number 1, the obvious, I was hoping to win more value in return. It's a gamble, I love gambling, and if I got these like 150,000 plus, perhaps even 200,000 in return from this match bet here, it would be super awesome. That alone would put me back into the lead being having good items. Reason number 2 that I decided to pop in my most expensive items here was that these items here are not interesting for most of you guys in relation to trading, so I have no real use for them, because I have my own like collection stashed away, the items that I'm really happy about. So like my main inventory is there for gambling, for having fun, for trading with you guys, and these items, nobody wants them, like almost anyway. Most of the requests I get are for the really high tier stuff. So I figured by getting rid of them, as in placing them in the match bet, I have an even lower inventory, meaning that my top valued items are going to be even lower than what they were before, bringing me down to, I think when I started jackpotting, after doing the first batch of trades with like my low end items, I had like 300 and something as my top value. I did post actually a jackpot video where I started that jackpot streak. So that was where my inventory was, and this was before that. So I started out going in, it's like, what? I lost all my good items. What to do? Okay, gamble more, you know, put it all in there. And and after that I went in and I did a few trades. I did like my normal tradeaways with you guys, and I did spend a few of my stashed away items for that, but most of what I traded on day 1 was pretty low stuff, like $60 knives and stuff like that. I was unable to trade with Android players, so I had to select only iOS comments. And luckily for me, most of that was like, trade me something, I don't care what it is, or can you send me anything. So I was able to live up to a great deal of those trades with my very sparse inventory. Of course, I had to like almost ignore one or two really crazy trade requests that I would normally be able to honor, but I just couldn't. And of course, I'm sharing that trade session in another video after this here, but this here is like the super start of my rebound. Found out I lost everything. Started out by showing just one of the bets, but you guys can see them all in my most recent trade away video if you want to. Risking all of my like now best items, and after this I'm going into the jackpot, just crushing it as I always try to do anyway, spending way too much time trying to win back some of my value. But instead of like doing this video like that, I decided to do like I showed you guys the start of my jackpot streak yesterday, and today I wanted to show you guys my bets and what they resulted in, and in that also what kind of value I got in return. So placed more bets on a lot of this stuff here, and you guys actually saw the result of that in my 182D video. So got a crazy amount of value there as well, so that's like super rebound stuff. Also managed to lose a few bets here. So just going back in here to like the dooming bet, just for reference, showcasing that yeah, this is this is where I lost all my items, and this here in the VVV is where I get value back. So this was like, yeah, I'm getting more back than I bet 5,000 or less in 15 battles, and here I am winning 10,000 or more in 15 battles or matches. So like Dragon Laws, Howls, all the like really cool top end items are coming back to me now. So this was really what it meant for me in terms of trading with you guys, was that day one was really bumped. I had to trade like super junk compared to what I normally do. And I mean, there are bad items, but lower value than what I am normally able to honor. Day two, I was able to trade a great deal of items from my winnings in the jackpot streak, and yeah, exactly. And on day 3, 182 came out, I think it was, and loads of goodies. And then the last trade was made actually, I ended it about 18 minutes ago, so that was yesterday. And yeah, this has probably been the most interesting case clicker time for me in a very long time, because one, I had to do the entire rebound thing from like 350 valued items all the way back to, if you when you check out my last trade video, I have like 20 of the good bayonets. I have souvenir Dragon Laws. I have all sorts of crazy pants stuff, and that's from jackpots, and it's from match bets. It's also from some cancelled trades, but most of it is stuff that I just won over the last just a few days. Factory New Medusa there. And it was really interesting for me to try to push it like crazy, because I had nothing and I really wanted to get back in shape. I don't think that I have gambled this much in case clicker like for ages. It was crazy. Obviously a lot of the items I had, like the M9 bayonets and stuff like that, getting completely new values in 182D, so that's also like a massive change, that some of my 500-ish items go like 2,000 or how it is. So a lot of things going on here. I've been jackpotting like crazy. I think like 250 jackpots or something like that in 4 days. Match betting with crazy wins, showing you guys one of them here. The other came in my 182D video where I walked through like my first view on the new update. So it has been so amazing to almost go from rags to riches in 4 days. I mean, I had probably thinking 600,000, perhaps even 1 million in value. but in items valued at like 300 and below. And just in the first match bet, I was so lucky. I didn't have anything really cool to bet. I didn't even place like $5,000 bets in these, and boom, just 10,000, 12,000 and above coming in here. Loads of value. So I mean, I have had crazy cool match bets before, like really, and I've been sharing some of them with you guys in videos, but winning this one, when I logged in and I saw that I had won this bet, I was like 3 times as happy as I was like majorly down when I logged in, and I was like, I just lost all my items. I think I'm ending the last trade video with something like, I'm just going for a few easy 1,000 in the items. It's probably equal to what I'm losing on the trades, or like something completely like, get a life, dude. And then I log in and it's just, what? Lost everything that was interesting. But when I logged in this time, it was like, yes, I'm back in business. And of course, when I raked in the souvenir stuff and the 182D, I was like, wow, what a roller coaster ride in Case Clicker in such a short time going. I mean, crazy, having nothing valued above like 350, and then suddenly you have like 20 items valued above 2,000. Like, what? So it has been a really cool period for me, and obviously I'm gonna be sharing bits and bytes of it. Like, you guys have seen most of the match bets because I'm including like the first stuff here. You saw what I have bet on, and in my 182D video I'm pretty much following up on it, where you can see that I lost most of the other stuff, but I did win one of them, really getting the cool value. So so like everything is pretty much shared in bits and bytes here and there, but not all of my jackpots because it's a lot of jackpots, guys, and in like, I don't know, I'm probably winning like 70% of them, and in 80 or 90% of those jackpots, I'm just winning junk, like completely junk. And some of it stands out, like I shared I just started out gambling and I got this crazy win streak, which was super amazing. And it was just not really worth sharing. So I may be like putting in. I haven't gone through all of my recordings yet because I record most of the stuff that I play. And when I'm not doing like live commentary on it, I just browse through it to see if something like really crazy happened, because when it does, when I play it, I put a marker down and then I go back and I check it, and I'm like, was this really as interesting as I thought it was when I played it? Do I really want to share it with you guys? Is it a waste of your time? Stuff like that. But it's gonna take me a few days to go through like all of my video footage from the last couple of days. But for now, guys, part 1 being the match bet that really boosted my my rebound. And of course the win streak in the jackpot is up, and the 182D video as well, where I'm just grabbing value like crazy. So this was just really a bit of an insight behind the scenes kind of thing about my Case Clicker gaming from the last 4 days. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like very much for watching.